Relax and allow tonight's story to gently ease you to sleep. Heather and the Ancient Spirit, a tale of compassion. This story is about Heather, who helps an ancient spirit named Star by restoring the natural balance, teaching her village the importance of compassion. Heather lived in the serene village of Elder Tree, where the wind always whispered through the leaves, and the flowers bloomed in vibrant colors. And one day, while exploring the forest, Heather stumbled upon an ancient oak tree with a face carved into its trunk. Suddenly, the tree spoke. "I am Star, the ancient spirit. I need your help." Heather, though startled, listened intently. Star explained that he was weakening because the balance of nature was being disturbed by human activity. Moved by the ancient spirit's plight, Heather promised to help restore the balance. She began by organizing the villagers to clean the river, which had become polluted. Ad's voice became stronger as the river turned clear, and the fishes returned. Encouraged, Heather led the villagers to plant trees, creating a lush green canopy. Star smiled, his ancient face glowing with gratitude. "Thank you, Heather. Your compassion is a light in this world." Heather felt a warm glow in her heart, realizing that kindness could indeed bring about change. The village of Elder Tree thrived, and the bond between Heather and Star grew stronger. Whenever Heather passed the ancient oak, she felt a comforting presence, knowing that nature itself was watching over them. The once weakening spirit was now strong, and the village flourished with life and harmony. Heather's act of kindness had not only saved Star but also reminded her community of the importance of caring for their environment. She became a beloved figure, and tales of her compassion were told to children as bedtime stories, inspiring generations to come. Heather lived the rest of her days with a heart full of joy, knowing she had made a lasting difference. And every night, Star would whisper through the leaves, "Thank you, Heather," reminding everyone that true compassion can indeed heal the world. The next story awaits, Calm and Kind. Primrose and Frisia's Enchanted Playground. This story is about the heartwarming friendship and playful adventures of a young girl named Primrose and a kind-hearted troll named Frisia in an enchanted forest. Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by dense forests and sparkling rivers, there lived a young girl named Primrose. Every evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, she would venture out to her favorite spot, a meadow known as the Enchanted Playground. One magical evening, as fireflies danced in the twilight, Primrose heard a soft humming. Curious, she followed the gentle melody until she stumbled upon Frisia, a troll with kind eyes and a warm smile. Frisia was no ordinary troll. She had a gift for bringing joy to all she met. They quickly became friends, sharing laughter and stories. Primrose taught Frisia about the beauty of the stars and the moon, while Frisia introduced Primrose to the secrets of the forest. One day, Frisia invited Primrose to a special part of the forest, where flowers glowed like lanterns and trees whispered ancient tales. They spent hours playing and exploring, their laughter echoing through the woods. They discovered a hidden waterfall, its water sparkling like a million diamonds. They dipped their toes in the cool, refreshing stream, feeling the magic of the enchanted forest fill their hearts. As the seasons changed, their bond grew stronger. They built the treehouse high in the branches of an old oak tree, where they could watch the world below and imagine endless adventures. One winter evening, when snowflakes danced in the air, they decided to create a magnificent snow castle, complete with glittering ice towers and a cozy igloo close by. Inside, they sipped hot cocoa and shared stories of magical lands far away. Primrose and Frisia's days were filled with warmth and joy. They embraced playfulness, allowing their imaginations to soar. They knew that as long as they had each other, the enchanted playground would always be a place of wonder and delight. Their friendship became the heart of countless stories told around the village fires. The villagers marveled at their tales and felt inspired by the bond shared between the young girl and the kind-hearted troll. And so, Primrose and Frisia continued to explore, laugh, and play, their hearts forever intertwined by the magic of the enchanted playground. Now, let's dive into another heartwarming tale. Yarrow and Heather's Journey of Compassion. His story is about a boy named Yarrow and his tortoise friend Heather, who load up on a journey to find water for their village and show that compassion and determination can overcome any obstacle. In a quiet village nestled between rolling hills, a kind-hearted boy named Yarrow lived with his family. Alongside Yarrow, his faithful companion, a wise tortoise named Heather, resided. Yarrow had found Heather one sunny afternoon when she was struggling to cross the busy village road. From that moment, an unspoken bond of friendship and compassion grew between them. One day, the village suffered a terrible drought, and many animals were thirsty. Yarrow, with Heather by his side, decided to seek out a hidden spring deep in the forest that his grandmother had once told him about. With a wooden cart and some provisions, they set out on their journey. The forest, dense and mysterious, was home to many challenges. At one point, they encountered a fallen tree blocking their path. Yarrow, determined and resourceful, used his sharp knife to chop away the smaller branches while Heather patiently watched. As they moved deeper, the forest grew darker, and Yarrow could hear the distant call of nocturnal creatures. Heather, with her wisdom, led them to a small clearing where they settled for the night. Under the canopy of stars, Yarrow whispered, "We can do this, Heather. We must find the spring for everyone." Heather, in her silent way, seemed to agree. The next day, their path was obstructed by a raging river. Yarrow, undeterred, carved like a makeshift raft from fallen branches. As they floated across, Heather stayed calm. Reaching the other side, Yarrow picked Heather up, and they continued. After days of walking, they found the spring. Water as clear as crystal flowed, shimmering under the sunlight. Yarrow and Heather drank their fill and loaded the cart. On their return, the villagers were overjoyed, welcoming them back with cheers and tears. With the water, the village animals could survive the drought. Yarrow and Heather had shown that compassion and determination could overcome any obstacle. Every evening, under the warm glow of the village bonfire, Yarrow's tale was told and retold, reminding everyone of the power of kindness and friendship. Heather, though she couldn't speak, always seemed to wear a certain smile. In the years that followed, Yarrow grew up, often looking at Heather with deep gratitude, remembering their journey of compassion. Their bond remained unbroken, a testament to the strength of a heart full of intimacy. Let's continue our peaceful journey with another tale. Calla and Geranium's Great Adventure. This story is about the adventurous journey of Calla and her ferret Geranium into a magical forest, where they find a rare, magical flower guided by a forest fairy. Once upon a time, in a quaint little village nestled in the heart of a lush, green valley, there lived a kind-hearted girl named Calla and her mischievous pet ferret, Geranium. Calla had long, golden hair that shimmered in the sunlight and eyes as blue as the summer sky. Geranium, on the other hand, was a small, sleek ferret with fur the color of rich chocolate and a playful glint in his dark eyes. One sunny morning, Calla and Geranium decided to go on an adventure into the mysterious forest just beyond their village. The forest was known for its towering trees, whispering leaves, and the magical creatures that were said to inhabit it. Determined and excited, the two friends packed a small bag with provisions and set off on their journey. As they ventured deeper into the forest, they marveled at the vibrant colors of the flowers that lined the path and the sweet songs of the birds that filled the air. After walking for what seemed like hours, they came upon a small clearing with a sparkling stream running through. Chala knelt down to take a sip of the cool, refreshing water, while geraniums sprayed around, exploring every nook and cranny. Suddenly, they heard a rustling sound coming from the bushes nearby. Both Cala and Geranium froze, their hearts pounding with anticipation. Out from the bushes emerged a tiny fairy with delicate wings that shimmered like the morning dew. "Hola," the fairy said in a voice as soft as a whisper. "I am Lola, the guardian of this forest." "What brings you here?" Cala, amazed and delighted, explained their adventure and asked if they could help with anything in the forest. Touched by their kindness, Lola told them about a rare, magical flower that only bloomed once every 100 years and was hidden deep within the forest. With a sense of purpose, Cala and Geranium agreed to help find the flower. Guided by Lola, they embarked on a journey through the thickest part of the forest. They climbed over fallen logs, squeezed through narrow gaps between trees, and crossed slow brooks. Geranium's keen sense of smell and Cala's intuition proved invaluable as they navigated the dense foliage. Finally, after what felt like days of searching, they stumbled upon a hidden glade. In the center of the glade, bathed in sunlight, was the most beautiful flower they had ever seen. Its petals were a brilliant shade of purple, and it seemed to glow with an inner light. Cala carefully picked the flower and placed it in her bag. As they made their way back to the fairy, Cala and Geranium couldn't help but feel a deep sense of accomplishment. Lola was overjoyed when she saw the flower, and with gratitude in her eyes, she granted them a small bottle of fairy dust as a token of appreciation. "This dust will bring you good luck and protection," she said. Cala and Geranium thanked Lola and bid her farewell. They returned to their village, their hearts filled with joy and their spirits uplifted. From that day on, they knew that no matter how mysterious or daunting a journey might seem, with courage and kindness, anything was possible. Thank you for listening. Rest well and dream sweetly.